Alright, so this video is going to be about proxies and servers. So personally for proxies, hopefully y'all know what proxies are. They're basically just other computers. So think about like you're trying to go after these shoes with your computer, but if you have 20 other computers doing it as well, your chances of getting that pair increase greatly. So personally for me, I use my private proxy. I'm trying to see if I can show y'all this, which I can. I use my private proxies. Dedicated proxies, I used these ones for the Oreo release. I had 22 of them, so essentially I had 22 computers going for the Oreos. During this next release, I'm going to be using the 50 personally, just because that's what I want to use. I'll put a link to this website in the description for y'all to check that out. I honestly suggest them highly. They did me good during the Oreos, so I can't say anything negative personally. And then for servers, the whole point of a server is it's a lot faster than your own computer. Like my computer's pretty good. I might be able to show y'all, yeah. About. So I mean, my computer. Hold on. My computer, I have an i7 6700, 32 gigabytes of RAM. Like, my computer's it's not a joke. But what matters is your download speed and your upload speed. Usually, a server's speed doesn't even compare to our normal speeds. So for servers, I use Vulture. I think they give you like $5 for free just for trying them out. And what you want to do, the thing is you can do it hourly, which is like, it costs pretty much nothing. So I did the VC2. I think I was running mine in Los Angeles, and you have to do Windows, and then these are all our options right now. So I mean, this is what, 95 cents an hour, which you can like shut it off when you're not using it. So honestly, might sign up for this now and then use it whenever the shoes release. So yeah, you just have to make sure you shut it off, otherwise you're gonna be paying a shit ton. So that's what I use. Alright, and so for proxies, you can use them all and go for one pair if you want, but I usually try to go for multiple pairs. Like for the 22, I went for 2 pairs, and I got the 2 pairs. And for the breads, I'm gonna be attempting to go for 3 pairs personally, and hopefully that works. So the way you do this, you're gonna need, for Adidas, you can only check out once with 1 card. That's why I did that video earlier. I only checked out once with that card. If you check out twice with the same card, one of them's gonna get declined, which is kind of a waste. So the whole thing is you want 3 or 2 different cards, but you have to use a different shipping address. The shipping address doesn't have to be like legit. Like I use my house, I use my mom's house, and I use my grandparents' house. So I use like my card, my house, my wife's card, which has the same billing address as mine, but I do the shipping to my mom's house, and I use my mom's card to my grandma's house. Like, they just have to have like one billing same billing, different billing. My address, mom address, grandma's address. So that's like the main way you're gonna be able to get multiple pairs if you use different cards and you use different shipping addresses. Yeah, so that's the whole point of using proxies, is increasing your chances and trying to get multiple pairs. You put proxies in here, you just copy and paste them right in here, enable them. Monitor proxies, you don't really need them when you have the early link. I would throw maybe one in there just in case, just to be safe. I mean, it's just a proxy that's doing the monitoring, that's pulling up the links and everything. So you could do that, but you don't have to. Okay, so I forgot to add in earlier, the whole point of proxies is to give you like a better chance. But what you want to do is, like, say I had 3 proxies, I just want to do these 3 tasks. Otherwise, if you do like 2 tasks per proxy, it's gonna slow them down quite a bit. I mean, it also increases the chances of them getting IP banned, which basically makes them useless. So I personally just run them once. Like for the Yeezys, I'll run them foot sites released earlier, so Adidas, or so Foot Locker, Foot Action. I will do like all of them for all those sites at first, and then once those sites are done, I set up all my Adidas ones. But I always do 1 proxy per task. It's kind of like a mixed between the community. Some people do 2. It's always been suggested 1, so that's up to you. Hopefully this gives y'all like a little clearer view of what proxies do. If you have questions about proxies, just leave me a comment. I'll be happy to cover it in another video. I'll also make a video closer to the release of the Yeezys. That way y'all can see what I'm like personally doing, which might make it a little bit easier to do for y'all to see what I'm doing. Plus y'all actually be able to see like what my server looks like, because I'm not gonna buy one right now, and you're not gonna see my proxies because that's gonna, give away my proxies. But yeah, if y'all have any questions, just drop me a comment. Alright, thanks.